Evening, people. Hope everybody's good. Now, Danny Jones has just been live, jumping the gun. All the comments have been documented. A video will be put up as soon as I put all the comments together on a video, and you can see Danny's approach to things or whatever. Now, Danny was supposed to be setting up a debate with Black Belt Barrister and CMW. Now, that would have been a very important and very worthwhile debate to be had, but not with just Danny Jones, the YouTuber, which has been discredited and slapped around the internet more times than anybody else I know. That would be pointless. I think everyone would agree on that. CMW have got a lot riding on this, and so has everybody. So at the end of the day, to just chuck it together in 2 minutes and have an open panel and have all this messy shit or whatever, no. It needs to be a clean fight. It needs to be done properly. It needs to be just Nathan and Danny Jones, if that's the only person that's available. YouTuber Danny Jones, that has been discredited and is only known for pushing the biggest lie on the internet. So where do we go from here, people, realistically? Are people going to believe anything that Danny Jones says is right or not? So no matter which way it goes, realistically, there's not really anything to win. Whereas if Danny was to come with the Black Belt Barrister, as he said he would do, and even if that falls through, okay, your mum's a solicitor, bring your mother on then. She's a solicitor. People will take that with more credibility and go and check into it more, because these people are qualified in law. So I don't see why Danny would take anything. Why is even Danny's audience are not going to take anything that Danny said seriously? So why would anybody else? It needs to be done properly. Now, I did say to Danny, open the live, let's do it, whatever, and we'll go over some ground rules. Like I've just said, just the two people on either, on the debate. So just Nathan Curtin and just Danny, or if he would have brought the Black Belt Barrister and Nathan, because realistically, Danny doesn't bring anything to the table. He's not qualified in anything. The things he spoke about, he's got wrong. The things he spoke about, he's lied about, and then had to retract it and admit to telling lies, the biggest lies on the internet, which have involved and dragged down many people, made decent people like Flow Destroyer, had to take the word destroyer off his name, and then a video later he's left telling everyone what a piece of work Danny Jones is. So for anyone around that situation, I think everybody respected Flo, whereas nobody really respected Danny Jones on any level. So to come with a promise of, a barrister, brilliant. A well-known barrister, brilliant. To come with a consolation prize of your mother, who's a solicitor, okay, it's not so brilliant, but it'll do. To turn up with just yourself and a panel full of idiots, which are just known to just make weird sex noises and shit over anything of worth, and Eric to be sat there blocking himself out of sight now, it seems he put a challenge out and then we've adhered to that challenge and now he's hiding. So now Eric will just keep, every time it gets awkward, he just kicks you out. 38 times I got kicked out the other night, so we can see where that would go. Now, my suggestion was one platform, whether that be StreamYard, Zoom, fucking whatever platform, all work off that. Only 2 people speak, and you can all stream that in real time. So I could do that to my channel. Umbrella could do it to her channel. Danny could do it to his channel. CMW could do it to their channel, and so on and so on. Now, if you remember, I did tell people if this debate was to happen, the people on my shit list that have got channels, if you wish to take yourself off my shit list, the way to do that would be to share this debate. So, and at that point, I would take your name off my shit list. So there was quite a lot at stake and quite a lot on offer. So for Danny Jones to be trying to squeal it round to, it's got to be on my little echo chamber where all the shenanigans have already been well documented. Anyone can go through my channel and look at the pre-staging of Danny Jones's bullshit. So it's not like it's my word against his word. The evidence is there. You only have to look through it. So when they're saying, oh, look, he's muted himself. No, I haven't muted myself. You've muted me and I can't unmute myself. I've shown you this. I've documented this. So we are where we are. I don't have to do any staging. Danny Jones has done nothing but staging. So I'm not really concerned. Whatever Danny Jones says, is the only people around him are people from the left and people from Hope Not Hate. And who cares what they say? I've never cared what they say from day one when they're calling these silly little names which they can't justify. Like Jupiter. Oh, you're a racist. Okay, what race am I against? All right, delete the stream. All right, okay. So what do we do from here? See, I could debunk Danny Jones with his own words. Would that be easier? I'll give Danny Jones opportunity to jump on here out of the echo chamber, but he won't. Fuck off, Rick. Fuck off. You can get to fuck. Okay, Danny. Okay. Danny can't work outside of the echo chamber. Everybody's very aware of this. So I don't know. Do you want me to debunk Danny with his own words? Would that be easier? Because you're not going to get him on there, me and him together, because he's obviously running away from the situation. See, the problem is with Danny, we've already had all these discussions. Danny is very aware what CMW do. Right? It is the lawful means, it is the lawful solutions. Now, Danny's problem is we've had these discussions early on, a couple of years ago, with AJ Tyler. Now, anybody that knows AJ Tyler, Tom Prophet, Phantom Tom, whatever, you know AJ Tyler. You know he knows his shit. He knows his facts. He knows his law, whatever. Now, we've had this discussion already, haven't we, Danny Jones and Victoria West? We've had these discussions already with AJ Tyler. So, would you like us to go through what we said a while back, just so you can understand that when Danny Jones is coming out with all this shit that he's coming out with now, that you're aware that it's absolute shit? Because at the end of the day, these things have already been discussed. And that's why Danny Jones went forward and built a platform for CMW and all this other stuff. So why did he do all these things if he thought it was bullshit? And his mum's a solicitor, and she would have told him from day one it was horseshit. Why did he do all them things? You can't explain these things, can you, Danny Jones? Why did you just put a year of your time into all that then? Because I can explain why I put a year of my time into you to exposure to everybody, because people like Andy Devine had been struggling for a long time. While doing so, I was giving you an opportunity. I always give you 2 doors of opportunity to change your ways and maybe not be that wanker. Learn as you go, maybe correct your ways and maybe come out of a different door, different person. But you chose to go against all that to just keep spinning your lefty fucking narrative. The lefty fucking narrative. Remember when you came away from the lefty groups? Remember when you came away from him, Danny? Because you said you felt he was around paedophiles. Remember that, yeah? So, let's play this video then. Seeing as Danny's playing the coward today.
Animal ones. Yeah, put it in that one. And then, let them all come in. I won't work with anyone. I'll keep my tongue, don't worry. I'm just thinking we've got to rethink the way we approach the discussion. We're now not really. It's not right for me to sit here with a fucking big hand saying stop hoaxes and that shit, then I'm going to get. I can't stand up because the hoax stuff generally in my eyes coming out. No, but hang on. Okay, right, think about a way of saying it. Yeah. Let me bring it to discussion and then go for it. Oh, we just change subjects. That'd be the best. What bit is it? You see it as a whole? The best to just you can just figure this out. That's not ontology, it's not a hoax. It ain't a hoax, it's a fact that I'm not happy fucking. Because if someone listened to him when they did it, they don't get trauma. They're getting serious and shit. We can't do it. Like AJ said, we can't do it until we're big enough to do it. And we go, right, now we do it. Now there's fucking 10,000 of us, let's do it. Yeah. And they can't. You know what I mean? Then we do it. Yeah. And I tried to explain that to Gary and Nathan, but they don't want to. I try to explain to them that we need to unpack. I've got to build a website for them. Send people a website, let them email pages, send them the forms out, tell them not to do anything yet until we're ready. So about 6 months away, don't panic. And we can't do this overnight. And build a massive group and then go, right, now we've got 10,000 people, let's put it out in a newsletter or more. All of them get it. What do you think? Should we start thinking, oh, we've got 10,000 people now? I know for a fact if I had 9,999 people behind me, I'd do it tomorrow. Tomorrow. That's right. Numbers. That's when you kill it, yeah. Because that's when you get the shots you start and you get the sudden next.
So 10,000. We've had just under 100,000 on the streets at one time, I think. Just from this movement. 10,000 is not a lot of people, then, eh? Fucking hell.
Guardian, all right about it then. What's the worst can happen is we've got to delete the fucking thing, that's it. The worst that can happen.
Typical Danny.
The only thing I will say for me is like, I'm new, very new to all of this, and new to you all. What I don't want to do is tread on anyone's toes or piss anybody off. So I find it really difficult sometimes to not say shit because I'm being truthful, and I thought the idea was to help each other progress. You know me, Vicky, right? You're going to be sat there, I'm looking at you, and I'm going to be watching you, and I'm going to go, Vicky, come on, spit it out. I'm going to drag it at you anyway, don't worry about it. If I can see you got something to say, I'm going to fucking drag it at you. You know what I mean? The same as AJ, when he's pacing back and forth, he thinks I don't know. I see him picking back and forth the camera, and I see him pacing, I thought, yeah, man, he's going to say something in a minute, he's getting pissed off about something. I can see him going to blow.
Don't necessarily mean just in a chat, I mean within us. Like we've done all this, we're talking about this. I know Rick from past will be worrying about the fact that Susie and Joe's not in here.
You're on the what?
But we can't. The problem is, we've been trying, and Danny's been trying for months.
We can have the argument live to the world.
I know. I'm saying is that
Joe, you're talking shit.
one of the things you've got to remember is, Danny, you're sitting on a feather, fully excited the fact that there's this new channel that nobody else is doing, and you've had input into it, and you are sitting on that feather really excited. Everybody else is as nervous as fuck.
You know what? You're right, because I've done this before, so you're right. I've experienced this when you go through.
You're like, oh my God.
All we've got, the best thing to do is turn all the cameras off.
But as I say, the way things have been done in the past, Gary and Nathan and all be included. But I just need to say this: up to now, it's all been talk and nothing's been achieved. Danny's coming on the website. We've got to move it. I'm not saying we don't include anybody, and we need to. We ain't got to debate that. Fuck you. I want everybody to think, but we need to crack on, and if one person can't be there, hopefully they're not think. They've got to learn not to think, well, they didn't let me come in. It's not about that. We were there, we were all there, we had to do it, and now we're letting you know. We're not going to not tell anyone.
Well, what we can do is send an invite out.
Everybody seems so sensitive at the moment, and I feel terrible that I can't keep my mouth shut about truth.
All you got to do is know that you're on live. Right? For example, let's say Gary jumps in and Susie jumps in and Joe jumps in next week. Right? Let's just say this happens, right? Hypothetically, which probably will happen. To be fair. Once the hangout link's put in the description, the people that know us won't have a problem jumping in. So let's say they all jump in, and they start talking about freedom of the land, and they start talking about don't pay your council tax. I will roast them. I won't sit here and go, yeah, okay, whatever.
Now, has anyone ever heard Gary Clark, or Nathan Curtin, or me, for that matter, speak about freedom of the land, anything? If you have, put it in the comments and we'll address anything, whether it's myself, Gary Clark, or Nathan Curtin. Danny, you're not blocked. By all means, put all the information there where we've spoke of it. Send me a link and I'll attach anything you want. That's why I asked you for a WhatsApp or a Facebook, whatever. I'll attach anything you want and people can go through things and check whatever themselves. I'd like people to build their opinions upon the facts. Simple as that.
You would have to watch them do it online. I would say, listen, everyone out there, don't believe Gary and Nathan. I would rather you all pay council tax until we get. And I'd say that I would tickle their balls. I would say until we get a big enough group. And I think the CMW.
Danny, you can't do that because you're part of that. You can't.
So, how do you know how many CMW members there are? How do you know there isn't already? 10,000 plus. Danny Jones. You've never been given a number. Nobody else.
Because they will go absolutely fucking mental because No, they don't.
I'm not being funny, but let's look at things logically. If the platforms around was what they actually pretended to be, and put forward a debate with CMW and the black belt barrister, you would all find out you've either got lawful solutions which you can all use, which are free, or you haven't got lawful solutions. Simple as that. Now, I know CMW, if they was found to be wrong, would do a video and say, right, we thought we had a solution, we might not have. There you go, bam. I know they would. I don't think Danny would do the same thing. Now, Danny's triggered to death just simply because I've asked him, if you're not bringing the black belt barrister, I'm not being funny, but we want to see the correspondence to show him arranging free available dates and all this kind of stuff, which Danny Jones has stated along the way, along the 2 weeks. Now, it shouldn't be an issue because he has shown me the message stream from Ricky Damon, which, if you remember, it was a big ordeal. He told a massive pack of lies to cover up that in itself, not showing us the truth, the Ricky Damon stream, and then all this time after shows me anyway. So have I ever put the stream out? the messages of Ricky Damon? No, because they're not relevant. They wouldn't have been relevant then. They wouldn't have been relevant now. So for Danny hiding it all that time, it makes no sense. The only thing that came from that is Danny's having to retract certain things and admit to lies being told. Danny admitted that, yeah, if he would have told me that he was in contact with Ricky Damon, and you can say Ricky Damon, then we would have looked at it in a different light. He admitted that with his own words, so he knew why he was lying, to deceive us from what we would have seen. That's basically what he said. So, moving on.
You have infiltrated us and you're trying to rip in a new one. You can't.
I won't do it so often.
Too sensitive at the moment. I can't even take the fact of it, me saying that when you go off on a rant, you sound like Andy Devine. They're not going to cope with you ripping them a new one. Not right.
Softly then, I'm saying I'd rather. Well,
Now, Victoria West. Victoria West is just low on facts and low on knowledge. That's all, in my mind. I think she gets sucked up by Danny Jones, and it's a shame, really, to be honest, because she will speak on panels and whatever, but she's just very low on knowledge. This become apparent in the early days of Rude Awakening. People was trying to help her and trying to show her certain things, but she just seems to want to go the other way. Nobody can help that.
Well, how do you get around that then? How do you get around that? Well, put in this channel. I suggest you don't fucking out then, don't you? Get off the fucking hangout.
I know, but I'm just saying it can't come from us straight off the cuff. Let's give it a few weeks, and then I can say, does anybody know, like I have done on their lives, does anybody know how you go about not paying your tax when you're not self-employed? And hopefully, then someone will go, oh, I'm not too sure about that, Vicky. Hold on a minute, something Vicky put on in the chat.
Now, if you remember, I did say that Danny Jones, Victoria West, and AJ all came as one pack. It has shown along the way, and considering they all left together as well. So,
You can't tell me.
What happens at the end of the day is if you're unemployed, well, if you're employed or unemployed, the only way that you can prevent them getting.
now this person speaking now is AJ Tyler. AJ Tyler knows a fair bit of shit. He knows a million times more than Danny Jones anyway.
Money out of you completely is if you're unemployed. The rest of the way they'll get an attachment on earnings and they'll write to you.
Danny Jones is educated by Google. AJ Tyler is educated by digging deep into it and reading books and shit. Danny's very different people. It's funny that AJ has wandered away from Danny now since all this. It's quite interesting. AJ, if you're listening, I'm happy to speak to you. I know we may have had issues, but like I said at the time, the only issue between me and you is Danny, and I wish you would have picked the other direction, to be honest. And Gavin, you might have wished you'd picked the other direction about now yourself. I don't shut doors, don't hold grudges.
Your employment and or they'll write the DWP.
But all I'm saying, Danny, you are part of us now. You can't do that to them.
The thing is, under this is where the problem comes in. Under Article 61, if you are actually under Article 61, you're supposed to be withholding your taxes, like to distress the government.
Yeah.
Now, the whole
Facts.
thing behind the withholding tax, you have to do it through civil dispute. That's the only way that you can do it. It has to be through the legal terms. Right.
But this is what I'm saying. It's not going to be, the idea is to debate it and not rip them. So
really and truly, for it to be effective, you need the masses to do it, and it would take just 3 months would be enough to get them to fuck their ideas up.
But we've got to reach the masses.
whole country was to, well, I say the whole country, if say half of the people who voted in the referendum were to withhold the council tax for 3 weeks, that would be probably enough to get the government to do 3 months, sorry. That would be enough to get the government to do something. That's where it comes into lawful rebellion, isn't it? That's lawful rebellion.
But the way I tried to look at this is, we and they are not scammers. We're not ripping scammers apart anymore. We're ripping out the truth.
Yeah, but
I mean, they're not.
lawful rebellion only work if you've got the masses behind you. The rest of the time it won't work. Exactly. Laugh it off. So it's irresponsible to read it here and tell you to not pay your council tax, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I actually don't pay it, but I do. That's your own still. That's your own personal dealings. That's not good anyone else. The bottom line is, it'd be irresponsible for me to sit here and say, don't pay your council tax, especially when I've got like a couple of thousand followers. You know what I mean? The thing is, not everyone's got freaking recording of the council telling them to get council tax. It's sort of like a good defence in court, like a bit. You get dragged before the courts and you've got that.
Yeah,
So,
What you asked covered then. But Gary was saying, but we haven't got time to drip feed. I said, but then when you go into you go from logical information that people are understanding into the fact that you're all going to be corralled into towns with walls of barbed wire. I didn't mention barbed wire, he said. But then you're going to end up in FEMA camps and dead in these bloody plastic coffins. You sound like Andy Devine. So if anybody's been listening for the last hour, they've gone, what the fuck? You need to feed that pigeon further away, bring it closer.
Victoria is the fucking picture.
FEMA camps are real.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
The purpose of them.
I'm going to go that mental.
Can you show me any FEMA camps?
Oh, here he goes. Danny Jones thinking he can take the piss out of AJ now. I wonder why AJ wandered away from this cunt, really.
That's quite a large thing over in America. The problem is when it comes to FEMA, is all I say is I don't mean that. I don't mean this because I don't mean it. Can you show me? Because I trust you, right? I trust you. So can you show me these FEMA camps? Because these YouTube videos, you let me finish explaining before. Because I've been.
Danny Jones just wants to debunk everything. But if you go through his videos, realistically, a lot of the shit which he's tried to debunk is horseshit. A lot of it's coming to light to be the case. I think we're going to have to go through Danny's video selection.
Because I've said FEMA camps, you're probably thinking the conspirator. Yes, FEMA camps. FEMA is an organisation set up by the American government, and they do have installation camps, but they're not operational as in the sense of like concentration camps of people being taken there. There's certain places where they're housing homeless. It's being used sort of like, when they have floods and stuff like that. Disaster. Yeah, basically it's sort of like, from what I'm seeing of it, it's sort of like a insurance policy sort of thing where then if something goes wrong, FEMA come in to help out. Yeah. Could be disease, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could be diseases, could be anything, could be COVID, couldn't it?
The problem is FEMA also have
Don't talk about that no more.
Yeah, and under Obamacare they ordered the guillotines and stuff like that, and that's where the conspiracy stuff comes in. And then also there's the bills of those there.
Guillotines,
What I would describe as grave liners. Yeah, the plastic big liner. Yeah. That's where conspiracy stuff starts to come in with it. It's a grave liner, though. It's a lot of fucking fish bombs, isn't it?
They ordered a lot of coin. They got different kind of visiting.
The holotech holotech range that they brought up,
Right.
and also the guillotines. Like, that's why things become a bit sort of like questionable over FEMA, because they don't actually fully tell you, give you a full description of what FEMA is. Yeah. So let me just check. So actually, the last fucking 2 minutes, 3 minutes conversation, which I haven't recorded by the way, but that is what needs to be coming out.
Oh, don't worry, Derek. It's coming out, mate. There's so much to come out. There's so much to come out. Now, we could have done this civiler. We could have done this in a better way or whatever. But realistically, Danny, you've not got a fucking leg to stand on, you clown. You've not got a leg to stand on. You've already been walked through the facts. If you'd done a little fucking fact checking, we wouldn't be in this predicament now, making stupid fucking challenges which you can't hold your end up to. You won't be in this position, would you? If you'd done a little fact checking against your narrative. But you came with a preloaded narrative, didn't you, Danny Jones? So I think it's pretty evidential what you're about, to be honest. I don't think CMW would have gained or benefited anything at all by having a debate with just you. You've hardly a credit to anything. I think, to be honest, the Ricky Damon thing, I don't think that's even Ricky Damon. That's why I've not put the messages out. I don't think that's it, Ricky Damon at all. Bear in mind, Umbrella seems to think that she spoke to Ricky Damon, but yet you two said, oh, Umbrella's never spoke to Ricky Damon. So was that the other account that you're using now to say, oh, look, this is the message stream from Ricky Damon? Anyone could make, I could make an account up now. I might make one up tomorrow, Ricky Damon. I may well do. Does that mean I'm Ricky Damon? Call me that next week if you want. Is what it is. Where do we go from here? Danny Jones, you're a joke, mate. You're a laughing stock of the internet. You're surrounded by people like Sex Pest Simon that has slandered Danny Tomo, saying that he's watched footage of a 15-year-old girl getting shagged by Danny Tomo, and then it later transpires that she was 26. So, but you backed him when he said he was stating that Danny Tomo was shagging a 15-year-old. You backed him. You made it sound like you both watched it. So if you did, you're both a pair of nonsense, aren't you, realistically? And if it's not the case, and maybe you have seen footage, but she wasn't 15, she was 26, then you're both slander merchants, aren't you? So it is what it is, as I say. We are where we are. Danny Jones, you're a fucking laughing stock all over the internet. Simple as that. CMW, I don't think they should even wipe their ass with your channel, to be honest. You're a joke. Unless you can come with the black belt barrister, which you can't because it was a figment of your imagination, or with your mum, which you can't because she's ran off to Spain because she don't want to support you either. You've embarrassed everybody around you, Waver. Flo disappeared and fucking wiped his ass on you on the way out to give everybody else a warning. So for people like Wasteman Wheezy Waver on his last leg still with his undying love for you, it's fucking embarrassing. Where's my roast, Wavy, you old cunt? Better not pop your fucking clogs before you give me my roast, you old bastard. The thing is, you haven't got one, have you? You haven't got the ingredients, Waver. You ain't got the ingredients at all, have you, fella? Now, I'll be honest, I'm going to wipe the floor with all of yous for the foreseeable future. Sex Best Simon, you're in my top 3. Eric, crap bitch, you can hide yourself from me, you little maggot. That shows what a little fucking weirdo you actually are. To set a challenge and then we fulfill the challenge and then you hide yourself like a little coward. You can run away making videos nobody but trolls watch. It was pretty funny skimming through all your shit the other day. I forgot about half of them, to be honest. Like I say, anything that pops up and it gets sent, I just copy it. I don't even watch them. Do you think I watch your videos? I just copy them. I get told it's got me in it or something or whatever, and I'll just copy it. Umbrella does the same with her. So there's a whole fucking library of shit from Eric, and the evidence that's going to come knock on your door, Eric, from Jason to you, that fucking string is unbreakable from you to wankers, and it's going to pull you both down at the same time. So I like doing things where you can throw one stone and hit two fucking birds. So we are where we are now, people. There will be people losing technology in the fucking near future. I'm happy at that, to be honest. All you non-protecting weird cunts, you've exposed yourself for what you are. Andy Divine, I guess you'll be watching this because I've sent you the link, as I've sent many links or whatever. I've given you enough ammunition now to terrorise this cunt for the foreseeable future. I am tempted in a way to give Eddie permission to come back out of his cage on the premise that he never speaks certain people's names ever again, like Joe Solis or whatever. You got it wrong. You got it very wrong. Danny Jones is your target. Play nice. We might fucking leave it as that. Ever bother Joe Solis again, you might have to change things or whatever. I'll never put whatever out unless I need to. Simple as that. Other than that, free reign on Danny now is what it is. Free reign. That goes for Jizzy Ass as well. Don't bother CMW. Don't bother anybody around CMW or myself. And you can crack on. You can do what you want now. I'm not fucking asked. Simple as that. The people that Danny's been doxing lately, I'm going to stock you up on ammunition as well over the next few days. So enjoy the ride, Danny. I did tell you there was a nice way of doing things and a not so nice way of doing things. You want to play games? You play games. I like playing games. It's not an issue to me, fella. Right, look after each other, stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Jupiter. You're just going to have to keep deleting streams now, aren't you? Because you're on my list as well, things to do list. You called me a racist, yeah. I've got more black in my family than you've got in your family because you married a fucking black Muslim. That makes you, what, virtue signaling fucking fat white bitch is what it makes you. That's all it makes you. So, you're on my things to do list. Wendy Woo, put that video back up, you frog boiling old piss drinker, okay? Stop being a disingenuous old cunt and put it back up. Either that or remove the other fucking videos. Simple as that. You've got two doorways of opportunity or you're on my fucking list. Simple as that. I'm not claiming none of you cunts. I'll quite happily fuck every single one of you up. Right, enjoy the night, people. Stay safe. There is rats, there is snakes. I'm going to cut the fucking heads off every single one of these cunts. Simple as that. Hypothetically, people. Look after each other. Stay safe.